This is arguably one of the hardest mate in 2 puzzles that you will ever encounter. Even Magnus Carlsen spent more than a minute to solve it.
A minute down?
Minute down.
So feel free to pause the video for a few seconds and try to come up with the solution. So do you think that I am tricking you guys? Well, the engine says that this is not made in 2, it's made in 3. And indeed there are a lot of mates in 3 in this position. For example, you can move your rook anywhere. This is a discovered check. You have to block, there is no other legal move. Then you take, king has only 1 square, and I believe 95 is checkmate. So that's one way to go, and there are a lot of mates in 3, as I said before. However, if we go back, the very difficult thing is to find the only move that is mate in 2. And there is a mate in 2. Look at this. If I take my queen and place it all the way to a8, this is suddenly mate in 1. The engine now comes to the realization. And you might be thinking, what? What is this move? How does moving your queen there get you anywhere nearer to checkmate? I mean, it's not a check and you are not moving anywhere closer to your opponent's king. However, what you do is that you line up in this diagonal. And basically black is in Zugzwang. Of course they can't move the king or they are 2 pawns because they are blocked. They are moving in this direction, in case you didn't realize. So black has to move either the rook or the queen. Okay, so let's say black decides to move the rook anywhere along the c-file, for example to c1. Then 96 is checkmate. The king is in check and the black queen cannot take the knight because it's pinned. So what if you move the rook along the 6th rank, for example to f6? Then knight c5 is checkmate. It's the same situation. The king is in check and the queen is still pinned. But okay, what if we move the queen anywhere, for example to d1? Then again, knight d5 is checkmate. Now the rook is pinned to the queen. And as before, if you move the queen somewhere along the 5th rank, then again, knight d6 is now checkmate. Basically, you're going to control those 2 squares at all times. But you can't do that. Once you move either the rook or the queen, the other piece is now pinned to the queen. And therefore it cannot move. But wait a minute, what about queen d4? The queen now controls both squares. And this is correct. However, now rook e3 is checkmate. This is a double check. And this move wasn't possible initially because then the king had an escape square, d4. Isn't this puzzle amazing? And it's even more amazing because the engine cannot see this at first. And okay, I have seen situations where the engine thinks that the position is a draw, where it's a mate in 20 for white, for example. But this is a simple, in quotations, mate in 2. Absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. That was it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.